Okay, so this is our family room. I'll give you a quick spin around and then I'll show you some of the specific changes that we made, and you'll probably notice some of the projects that I've shown you in previous posts. So you go back this way a little bit so you can see my deer. Alright, and if you go this way, you see the TV wall, which I've got some big plans for. I'm going to spruce it up a little bit because it drives me a bit crazy the way it is now. Then our accent chairs over here. And if you keep going, you see our wall of shelves, which I'll show you in a little bit more detail in a few. So, let's go back this way. And we'll start over here. So, as you can see, I changed up the art behind the couch. Some of them are the same, like the zebra print and the giraffe print, but I added a couple of numbers and another fabric that I found at Joann's that I really like. These are all just fabrics, by the way, that I framed. Really simple, inexpensive way to add some art to your wall. I changed up some of the accessories on my little console table behind the couch. We got a new lamp there, as you might notice. I had a black lamp back there, which I actually loved, but my cat broke it last week, so I had to go out and buy a new one. And I found this one, just the base, the clear base, I found at Target for $6. So I scooped it up, and you will see that again in another post because it's going to get some changes as well, because the clear really just isn't doing it for me. And then my ladder that I made last week. And again, my deer head, which I showed you in a previous post. I'll go back down to the couch. And you'll notice that I changed all the pillows on the couch. And actually, I made all these pillows except for the gray one in the right-hand corner. I got that one from Target. And we'll spin around again to the dreaded TV wall. Could never quite figure out what to do with this wall, but I think I've got a pretty creative idea, so you'll see that pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Oh, and another project over here that you might remember is my $5 thrift store chair that I refurbished. So that's that. And probably the biggest change that I made in here are these accent chairs, which, if you remember, they were like a brick color. And I recovered them in like an ivory denim, and I added black piping to them. And I changed out the pillows. Those pillows are also from Target. Another thing you might have picked up on is all the curtains are gone. See? Taking down all the curtains. The brackets are still up, but those are coming down too pretty soon. And I'm planning to frame the windows with some molding, so we will not be getting any more curtains in here. I'm kind of over them. I've been through like 2 sets of curtains and couldn't find the right ones, so I'm pretty much done with curtains, for this room at least. And then I also added, you can see like 6 frames back there. 2 of them are empty, and I'm hoping to get some black and white photos of me and Adrian in there pretty soon. And then let me spin around again so you can get a better look at my wall of shelves. Go this way. So that's the wall of shelves. And I changed up a lot of the accessories. Some of them are completely different. Some of them I just painted. I was really just trying to lighten the color scheme up a little bit. And then I've got my little baskets on the floor. Those were there before, but I put some books in them and I added some little numbers to them. just to spruce them up a little bit. Kind of into numbers now, as you can see. So that's that. And I'll give you a quick spin around again. So we have the accent chairs. We have the TV wall. And then we have the sofa. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it. See you next time.